These are three of the biggest money market funds in Nigeria. I'm talking about the Stanbic IBTC Money Market Fund, United Capital Money Market Fund, and the ARM Money Market Fund. When most Nigerians want to invest in an MMF, they just pick the one that they have heard about, or the one a friend recommended, or whichever one showed up first when they Googled or tried to watch a video on it on YouTube. But here's what that random choice is costing you. The gap between the best and worst returning money market fund on this list is over 2.5% per year. On a 1 million naira investment, that's 25,000 naira every year, just from choosing the right platform. Investing the same amount, doing nothing differently. And that's before we talk about fund size, how quickly you can exit if you want to exit, fees, and which ones actually matches your situation. In this video, I'm comparing all three side by side using official SEC Nigerian data, not from the fund manager's fact sheet, which sometimes is just for marketing purposes. Talking about real SEC figures. Real figures, independent sources, and no bias. Hello, my colleagues, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, this is the channel where Nigerian investing gets very practical and data driven. You want to do me a favor by smashing the like button so that this video can be pushed to more Nigerians who are looking to get clarity when it comes to investing. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't joined the family, and share this video if you find value. By the way, there's also a link in the description to join my WhatsApp channel for daily real-time research and what is going through my head when it comes to investing. All right, without much talk, let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. Now, before we jump into the comparison, let me show you exactly where the numbers I'm talking about in this video came from, because I want you to be able to verify everything I say in this video by yourself. Now, you want to go to the sec.gov.ng website, which is the Securities and Exchange Commission of Nigeria. Every week, the SEC publishes a full valuation report of most of the money market, most of the mutual fund, not just money market fund in Nigeria. So this is for every registered mutual fund in the country. Any mutual fund that you're currently invested in that is not in this list, you want to double check to be sure that you are actually investing in something that is legitimate. You want to go to the market data section to get the details I'm talking about in this video. You can see the fund size, the returns, the unit price, and even the number of unit holders. All of it independently verified, not from the fund managers themselves. I'm using the report for the week ended February 6, 2026. So this is the most recent data that is available at the time of making this video. If you are watching this video weeks or months from now, you want to go to the SEC website, like I said, and download the latest report. The returns will have moved, but the framework I'm going to give you today still hold forever. Now, some of you should be asking me, Micah, how can I find this market data? You want to go to the sec.gov.ng website, go to market data, go to collective investment schemes, go to weekly valuation reports. It's free for download. You don't need to log in. Now, let's jump into the comparison. The first fund we're going to be talking about is the ARM Money Market Fund. ARM stands for Asset and Resource Management. It has been operating in Nigeria since 1994 and is SEC regulated. ARM is one of the most established independent fund managers on the continent. And according to the SEC reports, ARM Money Market Fund is currently yielding around 17.87% per annum. That's the highest return on this list by a significant margin. Their fund size at the moment of making this video is around 361.8 billion naira with 80,072 unit holders. The minimum investment for ARM is around 1,000 naira. It also has the lowest entry point for the three money market funds you are going to be comparing, and also the highest returns. For beginners, that combination of low entry and high returns is hard to argue with. The management fee is around 1.5% of NAV, which is net assets value per annum, and their annual expense ratio is around 1.97%. They have a minimum holding period of 30 days, meaning if you exit early, you're going to face a penalty of around 15% of excess return above benchmark. Meaning, let's say ARM offers you 17% and the benchmark they're using to check if their money market fund is doing well or not is maybe inflation, and inflation is 15% and you made 17%. So what it means is that extra 2% that you got on top of the 17% benchmark that they're using, you're going to be charged for that. I hope that's clear. In summary, ARM has the highest return, the lowest entry, and has a 30-day commitment. The next fund on our list is the Stanbic IBTC Money Market Fund. They are the most recognizable name on this list, and they are part of the Standard Bank Group, one of Africa's largest banking institutions. SEC data puts their current yield at around 15.36% per annum. Now, here's the number that separates Stanbic from the other two, and I want you to pay close attention to this. Stanbic IBTC Money Market Fund has a NAV of 2.5 trillion naira, not billion, trillion naira. That's 254585120. That's crazy, guys. That means Stanbic alone manages nearly 49% of all money market fund assets registered with the Nigerian Securities Exchange Commission. Now, that's like half of the entire market, and they have 284,963 unit holders, more than 3 times the other two funds combined. Fund size matters because it signals deep institutional trust. Pension funds, corporations, and government agencies pack money here. When the biggest players trust a fund with that kind of capital, it tells you something. They have a minimum investment of around 5,000 naira and a management fee of 1.5% of net asset value, which is the same as the others. They have a minimum holding period of 30 days, meaning if you exit early, Stanbic IBTC charges you 20% of your accrued income if you withdraw before the 30 days. It's clear and straightforward. So let's say you invested 100,000 naira and earned 10,000 naira in return and exit on day 20. They keep 2,000 naira, so your 100,000 naira initial investment capital is not going to be touched. What they touch is the 10,000 naira return that you made. In summary, Stanbic IBTC offers mid-range return. They have the largest fund in Nigeria. They are bank-backed and have a 30-day commitment, and currently their yield is almost at par with inflation. Finally, we have the United Capital, perhaps the least talked about of the three on social media, but they have been operating since 2006. That's like almost 20 years, and hold an A+ rating from Augusto and Co., but still a significant fund by any Nigerian standard. They have a minimum investment capital of around 10,000 naira and additional investments from 5,000 naira and above. Their management fees are around 1.5% of net asset value, and they have a total expense ratio of 1.80%, the lowest of the three. Now, here's United Capital's standout feature. They have a minimum holding period of just 14 days compared to the 30 days of the other two. So if there is any chance you might need your money back within a less than a month, United Capital is the only fund here that lets you exit cleanly after just 2 weeks. There is no early redemption penalty stated in their fact sheet after the 14 days period. In summary, United Capital has the lowest expense ratio, shortest holding period, and flexible exit, and they also have the smallest fund of the three. Now, if you put all three together, you can see that when it comes to annual returns, ARM takes the prize with their 17.87% returns. When it comes to minimum investment, we can give it to ARM with their 1,000 naira minimum investment capital. When it comes to management fees, all of them charge 1.5% of NAV, which puts all three at a tie. When we now move over to minimum holding period, we are going to give it to United Capital with their 14 days exit, and no penalties. Now, when we talk about expense ratio, which is like when you calculate all the whole management fees plus other fees, we are going to give it to UCAP, as I did not get to see Stanbic IBTC's expense ratio. Now, when it comes to fund size, Stanbic IBTC takes it with their institutional trust. Many big corporations trust them. Now, I know most of you are still lost on which one should I actually use. This all seem to be solid money market fund. Now, here is the honest truth. There is no single best fund. There's only the best fund for your situation. Let me make this as simple as possible. If you are just starting out, you want to go with ARM with their 1,000 naira minimum investment capital and their high yield of 17.87 return so far. Now, they have the lowest barrier, highest reward. You want to go ahead to download the ARM application or go to their website. Now, if you might need your money within a month, you want to make use of United Capital. They have a 14 days holding period. So it's good for freelancers, business owners, anyone with irregular cash flow. United Capital gives you a door the others don't. Now, if you want the most trusted, the largest bank-backed fund, Stanbic IBTC is your answer. Nearly half of all Nigerian money market fund assets are sitting here, with over 284,963 Nigerians already invested into the fund. They have Standard Bank Group behind every naira as well. So this is suitable for conservative investors and anyone moving large amount of money. This is the most battle-tested option on the list. Now, here's my personal take. For pure returns and lowest entry, ARM is the data-backed choice. But for anyone moving 5 million naira, 10 million naira, that's even small money. Let's say 100 million naira and above, then you want to consider using Stanbic IBTC. They have liquidity depth and institutional backing, which would give me or anyone investing that kind of money, more confidence. Now, here's one last thing, and I mean this: do not spend 3 weeks trying to decide which one is the best for you. The biggest mistake isn't choosing the wrong fund, it's comparing forever and never actually investing. So you want to pick the one that fits your situation from the table. Start with whatever you have. You can always move or diversify later. But the compounding starts only when you actually start investing and not analysis paralysis. Now, last thing before we close again, every single one of these funds has a minimum holding period. And there you have it, guys. That's the full breakdown. AM versus United Capital versus Stanbic IBTC Money Market Fund. Which one is better? Stanbic leads on fund size and institutional trust. United Capital leads on flexibility and exit speed, and AROM leads on returns and lower entry barrier. The right one is the one that matches your reality right now. Now, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Drop just one word, which of them you prefer to use, or which of them you are currently using. Is it ARM, is it Stanbic, or is it United Capital? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know the gang that you're supporting. If this video gave you clarity, please also smash the like button. It's very, very important. Share this video with someone that is looking for insights when it comes to money market fund. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. And until next time, my colleagues, stay sharp, stay safe, and invest wisely. Deal.